How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We are taking a look at the cryptocurrency markets here today. It's ugly. It's ugly. Bitcoin's under 30,000. Ethereum hit almost 1,700. Binance around 265. Cardano sitting right around $1.05. What is happening? What is the news today that is causing it to go down? Will it keep on falling? How can we invest in this kind of environment? I'll tell you what I'm doing. Now, of course, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research. I can't tell you what to do. But let's get into it here after you guys hit that like button. Really appreciate that. Hit subscribe too. There's a link under the video in case you want to start out on BlockFi to get an interest rate on your crypto. You get paid every single month in crypto. So Bitcoin fell down to nearly 29,000. Ethereum fell down. The whole market's down. So what's happening? Well, we have the GBTC unlock. That is unfortunate that it is causing a lot of fear in the market, but it is causing a lot of cryptos to fall. It's causing a lot of capitulation. A lot of people are worried that after this unlock happens, people will sell out their shares and a lot of BTC will be dumped on the market. Now, some other news that I saw today was actually a couple of things. So Osprey Fund CEO says US will approve Bitcoin ETF in 2022 at earliest. So kind of like a backhanded thing there, right? So it's saying that it could happen in 22 at the earliest. It's not happening this year. A lot of people are excited about the Bitcoin ETF, but that's not coming. They say here, UBS CEO says crypto is an untested asset category. So another negative piece. We also have a Billionaire fund manager that expects Bitcoin price to eventually crash to zero. This is actually Hamish Douglas, who is the Chief Investment Officer of the Magellan Financial Group. You might have heard of Magellan. They have over $82 billion in assets, which is definitely a good amount. Now, he says, cryptocurrencies, I have to say, are one of the largest irrationalities I've ever seen in a very, very long period of time because of the cult-like following it has behind it and the scale it has behind it. There are millions and millions of people participating. Some of the people they've never invested before, and the only bandwagon they've ever got on is the cryptocurrency bandwagon, and it's almost like a religion. I can't tell you when that will happen, by the way. It could happen shortly. It could happen quite some time in the future. I think when we look back in 20 years, it will be the case study of the irrationality. This is an interesting thing, but we see this constantly, right? We see billionaires saying, hey, I'm buying. We have billionaires saying, hey, we're zero. But this is in the news today. Now, who is this guy? Who is the leader, Hamish Douglas, co-founder and chief investment officer? Well, he's a pretty successful guy himself. However, last year, the Magellan Global Fund blotted its copybook last year, delivering a rare negative return of negative 0.2%. And this is last year, in 2020, when we had one of the best markets that we've ever seen. Most of the underperformance came in the last 2 months. All the cyclicality exposed companies we evaluated have rallied strongly since the vaccines were announced in early November. In hindsight, we were too cautious. So he had a pretty rough year last year when a lot of us got huge returns. I'm talking 50, 60, 70% if you're invested in tech. They are behind the times a little bit. They are posting negative returns in one of the best years ever in the market. They also say here that he sees a 20% pullback in the broader markets. He said that, at least that article came out in late April. Since then, we've seen a 3% rally, and it was up around 5%. So could the cryptocurrency markets fall? Yes. Will they fall to zero? I don't think so. I think there are too many people that are willing to buy the dip. And personally, I'm one of those people. I just posted a video talking about Contrarian Investing. I'll post it here on the end screen so you can take a look at it. I think it's really a good way of investing, but it might hurt in the short term because you're not just following the herd. You're not doing what everyone else is saying. So when some people are buying, you're selling. When some people are selling, you're buying. That's where I'm at right now, and I'm doing something called dollar cost averaging. I'm going to be buying the dips over time. We don't know where the markets will go, but if you've ever noticed, a lot of the time when you are most scared, it's usually some of the best times to buy, and when you're the most greedy, it's some of the best times to sell. So personally, I have limits set. I have limit orders set on different cryptos. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. I will buy BNB too at a certain level. I have those set, and after it hits, that's great. I bought the dip. If it keeps on falling further, I will buy more. I have not put in all my money. That's why I'm dollar cost averaging. I'm dollar cost averaging at different price levels though, not over different periods of time. So if it falls down another significant amount, then I will buy more. Now, I really like this method of investing. Now, can you do it better? Sure. If you know the exact time that the market's going to go up and down, then it's better not to dollar cost average, but none of us know that. So last night, some of my different altcoins got triggered, and I bought some different altcoins. If you guys want to see what I buy, you can always check out the link down below to my Patreon. But I bought several different altcoins, but I'm still waiting on Bitcoin. I'm still waiting on Ethereum and Cardano. I am waiting to buy at lower levels. Very close to buying now, but I think this is the best way to buy over time. Sure, we have massive fear in the market, but again, that's often the best time to buy. Is it less risky to buy Bitcoin at 30,000 or at 64,000? For it to go down from 64,000, if I told you a couple months ago, hey, I can get you Bitcoin at 30,000 in a couple months, you would say, yeah, I'd love that. But for me to get you there from 64,000 down to 30,000, it has to fall. It has to fall day in and day out. There has to be fear. And that's where we're at now. So it's less risky now than it was before. But you have to remember, it could fall more. So you have to raise your conviction, figure out what you want to do, what you actually believe is here for the long term. I don't believe now is the time to invest in things that could or couldn't be around in 5 or 10 years, because if the market keeps on falling, these will definitely be hurt. I'm talking some of these smaller cap tokens, right? Those are definitely going to hurt more than something like Bitcoin, Ethereum, because those have really good use cases already. But some of these more speculative coins or tokens that were doing really well because of the hype behind the market aren't going to do as well. Of course, I can always be wrong, so do your own research. But I want to hear what you guys are doing down in the comment section below. Let me know whether you're buying. Let me know what you're waiting to see. I think we're definitely seeing some pain, but we have seen it come back a little bit. Now, whether we close over 30,000 today, I think will be a major kind of emotional and mental milestone saying, hey, yeah, we did buy the dip. I think there are a lot of institutions too that are waiting to buy dips like this. A lot of people are buying crypto right now. A lot of big investment firms and a lot of big banks have been saying that they want to set this up for their clients. Their wealthy clients want to be able to buy cryptocurrencies. Now, there's also some fear around stablecoin and the regulation of stablecoin here in America. There's some fear about BlockFi because people had heard about BlockFi possibly getting shut down, their stablecoin are being shut down. And what that was actually not bad at all, really. It was that New Jersey said to BlockFi, hey, we can't have you set up new accounts for clients or have clients buy stablecoins, one of those two. And then they can still service their existing clients there, but they can't have new clients join. So they're working with New Jersey to try to figure this out. But if you're not in New Jersey, it's no problem. And if you already have accounts, it sounds like it's no problem either. So if you guys want, again, you can check out the link down below to BlockFi, who I work with, and you can get your own account there and get interest on your crypto. But let me know what you guys think about this down below. Are you really fearful? Are you fearful but makes you feel like you should be buying? Let me know down below. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video.